So this is looking at the front of the barn, and this is kind of the edge of the driveway. So the driveway extends from here over to there. Hard to tell about how long that is, but you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, about 21 feet, plus the turnaround spot. And then there's this wall that goes out to there, probably another 10, almost 15 feet to the very edge of the wall. So technically a lot of this space over here could be reclaimed, lawn-ish wise. It looks like they got probably those lilies, the orange tiger lilies or whatever the hell they are, that grow up every year. And then so the stairs go down here. The issue with putting anything really down here of major significance is it would have to be very strong, because all of this snow has to go somewhere, and my guess is that guy does not want us plowing it over that side of the wall or blowing it over that side of the wall. Also, considering that any restriction that we put down there, with piled snow across that stream, could add up to a wider spread of water up there. So let's go down these stairs. You can see the side of the house here is kind of bulging, and inside the barn you can see what that's about a little bit. So right where that major bulge is, you can see that. Also notice that bridge right there. That is where that drainage comes out. And I'm gonna try to jump across here. So what we're thinking is that they put all this in and did not opt to try to seal off the bottom, because it comes in, and I don't know if you can see it in the picture here, but even this wall is slanted outward a little bit at the top, so it's kind of a little sketchy. And then as you come around the corner here, oh god, I'm gonna fall in. So very dark, but up around that corner there is drain that comes down around this corner, and you can kind of see that the level where that water comes out, for those, if you had really enough rain, like a lot of there, and there's actually, you can see there's 3 up there, one to the right, little one through there, and then 2 right there, and all that comes down right past this corner. But the main stream is there, and then it overflows here. So we were thinking that the right way to fix this would be to kind of shore up a new wall. And you might even be able to do it, I would think, if we would be allowed to do it, without even affecting this wall. Like almost build the new wall outside of this one, so that it would allow this to come down and flow against that part, but it would be set away from that. Alternatively, if they do allow, because right up here right up here. See where it's a little bit open? Right in there, and they got some insulation stuff blown in there, but the foundation stops right there. So like it comes from the edge, and water has in the past gotten up high enough to go behind that part. So, oh my God, these are thorns. Jesus. So you imagine if a ton of water comes down, and it actually can come down over there. See, there's a small pipe that comes out. That one to the right comes from across the street by that red barn. It goes under the garage. It may even be tapped into from the small crack that's in front of the driveway. And then it comes down and drops out here. But this is what I don't like. Also shingles from the garage roof. This is what I don't like. See how that pipe comes out, and instead of, I mean, it's still 2.5 feet higher than this piece of brick. That could come out and over this way, down, and then kind of run along if you had a cement wall slightly outside of this wall and keep it like a berm kind of out there. I don't know how deep you would have to go, but you would probably want to put a half moon type basin, like a pipe cut in half but made out of concrete, so that the water comes down and lands and runs in a little trough right down all the way into the stream. And I don't know if any of this, my issue is not can it be done, but will the town let you do it? Is there a wetland problem? Looks like there's some trees that were growing vines into the house a little bit. That might need to be taken care of. There is some vinyl over here. Not a big deal, but I mean, it matches well. So yeah, this is kind of an issue. You can see all the ice flow right there, and then it's pushing. You can see this is that slanted wall from inside, that concrete wall that stops right there, and the sill is above it. So you can imagine that the water comes down here, and if it's hot and summer and everything's soft, that water can come down and this whole area can just get super saturated, you know what I mean, to where it's all spongy and there's not a lot, you know, it's just extra weight and it's pushing on the wall slowly over time. So, you know, is it a huge deal? No, it's not going to fall over, but it's also not good. Not great, anyways. I mean, it's beautiful, that's for sure. I'd love to have this running by, but I would like to know that it was kept away from the house better. So yeah, that's where that problem is. And then oh God. Oh, I made it. Okay. All right, my hand is freezing. So yeah, you can see it, the little stream is actually kind of higher, or it's almost level with the corner. And then if you come in here, this is where, see, they've got some pretty nice new concrete there, nice new here, but you can see that this is where from the outside it's all kind of, you can see the little daylight through there, and right there is where that bridge is. You can see this part right there. That's the bridge of granite. So there's, I don't know if they put this shit there to try to make it look like less of a big deal, but this is all just, you know, lying about. So I think their idea was to let the water that started to come in here, they wanted to let that come in and flow down through. And you can see how it's kind of downhill. Goes right through a channel right below those stairs and out through the bridge.